Tier8 and welcome to my updated weapons recommendation for Assault class. Let's start with new Tier8 Assault Rifle, M28. I am using it with, for now at least, with medium barrel, extended magazine, collapsible stock, muzzle brake, bipod, open reflex. Why medium barrel? Because it gives me like perfect balance between fire rate and accuracy, damage per shot. It still has the same damage as Mark 17 with medium barrel, 2 points less of accuracy, higher control, and 50 more fire rate, which is a nice thing to have because sometimes you'll be forced just to engage your enemies in a close distance, and this is when fire rate becomes an important thing. Extended magazine is obvious thing. Muzzle brake. You might also go for the flash suppressor. Maybe I'm gonna even use it with a flash suppressor. This is pretty self-explanatory. Bipod because it just boosts everything in this weapon when you're behind the cover, and I can still handle recoil pretty well when I am not using cover. Open reflex, it's just the most versatile scope. You go very strong in CQC and you can still do just fine on mid-range and even long range. I have no problem to snipe with the open reflex. Laser designator obviously for your teammates and your fire team members. So what can I say about this weapon? It's just an improved Mark 17, to be honest. It's just Mark 17 with a slightly higher damage. Let me show you this. Yeah, it's 2 more damage compared to Mark 17. Higher accuracy by like what, 11 points. It's pretty nice. So much higher accuracy compared to Mark 17. And everything else stays pretty much the same. If you like Mark 17 Mode Master or even SV like I have, then you're definitely gonna like this weapon. For a long distance, you might go for the long barrel, but I think that medium barrel is enough these days, since it's gonna be like 2 damage difference, and that 50 fire rate might be better in CQC situations. For a map like Tomsk, you might consider going for the short barrel. Grip, yeah. Why grip in this situation? Because grip is gonna improve your weapon handling without cover, and this is what happens mostly on those that you are running around without the cover, and it's and I think even spread without the cover might be a little bit tighter. So yeah, I would use grip on Tomsk with this weapon. It's definitely better choice than F2000 right now, because they nerfed F2000 pretty hard when it comes to damage, fire rate, and just has a better armor penetration, and I think DPS is around, what here, 580, something like that. Ready time is of course not a factor. 41 control, it's still not that bad. 77 accuracy, it's lower than F2000 I think, or very close to F2000 anyways. Yeah, much lower fire rate. Unfortunately, there is no real CQC weapon for Assault now when it comes to endgame. It's just the way it is. So yes, M28 definitely improved Mark 17. If you already have Mark 17, you don't really have to bother with M28 if you don't want to really have that maximum performance. You might just gonna stick to Mark 17. Both are pretty much the same. It's just very little difference here. F2000, yeah, it's still a good weapon even after nerf, but it's just not competitive against Type 95 and CPW that much as it was before. What else is there when it comes to assault rifles? There is of course AK with a bipod, extended magazine, a long barrel, muzzle brake, open reflex. Very good weapon. They buffed it a little bit after dispatch, 88 accuracy, so almost like Mark 17. There's only 1 point of difference. Control 55, 610 better fire rate, which should translate into better performance in CQC, slightly lower damage. Okay, when you look at the statistics, this weapon looks even better than Mark 17, but what turns out for me is that when I tried it in, like real match, I found out that it's just worse. It feels worse. Fucking full auto is terrible on this weapon. The spread is huge, and there is no spread statistics anywhere here. So yeah, these are these hidden features of each weapon. It's not all about statistics. There are some factors that they are hiding somewhere here, and because of that, Mark 17 feels better. It's just a better weapon for me, mostly because of the full auto performance on AK. Like I said many times in this game, when you want to be competitive, you need your weapon to have a ability to do follow-up shots, meaning you can go full auto and these 3 shots they're gonna land in pretty much the same spot. And this is where AK just sucks. It's okay, it's pretty good with burst mode, but reality is that there is often not that much time to set up your position and use a burst mode. So that's why I think Mark 17 is just a better weapon. So if you're making your way through the assault tiers, you should maybe start with SAR 21 and mold it the way you like it, whatever, long barrel, short barrel, and then just go through the rest of the weapons through F2000 as your CQC weapon, and then mode Mark 17 the way you like it. And AK you might skip it. Same goes for M28. If you don't want to spend that much RP and you still want to be competitive in this game. I am still using light tactical suit. I still think that it's just better solution than Titan armor or heavy armor, however it's called right now. I still prefer to have that additional mobility instead of tanking that one shot. It's just easier to evade nades and in general move around them outflank opponents. It lets me be more aggressive. So there is pretty much nothing new for Assault when it comes to patch 1.2. Assault seems to be not as strong as before, a little bit behind Specialist and Recon now. I hope that you find this material here useful and hopefully see you in the next episode. Thanks for watching, guys.